Guys, and today we are at Greenacre Farm Fishery.
Today we're going to fish on the heron, see what we can get on this coldish winter day. It is mid-December now,
Yep.
so everything has definitely slowed right down, but me and Jake are crazy about carp fishing, so we're still out here.
Yeah, so today we had got here for about 7 o'clock this morning.
Yep.
Started unpacking, didn't really get us set up till about 8 o'clock. But yeah, no. So this lake, it's kind of well, it's actually really nice like that. You've got an island over there, and then you've also got an island over there where Ben's rods are currently being placed. We're going to be trying a couple of new tactics today. I've got the old bushwhacker out, so we're going to give that a nice new test try.
Yeah, get the old GoPro out and have a little bit of a
you know,
Ben,
you know,
the GoPro, yeah,
it's in the lake.
gone.
Start magnet fishing.
Yeah.
But no, so we're going to give it our best shot. Obviously, we've never been here before. Let's see how it goes. So, as we already discussed, we're on Greenacre Farm Fishery today.
Yep.
Toilet facilities. There are toilets there. There's a block literally as soon as you drive in. There is a driveway up to each lake, sort of.
Yeah.
You have got like a little walk. It ain't that bad.
It's not too sad. If you've got a lot of gear, then bring a wheelbarrow. It is all grass, so you will get muddy. Price and wise, it's £10 for 2 rods, and then after the 2 rods, it's £5
extra.
up. So
yeah, £5 extra per rod.
yeah.
But other than that, I'm not disappointed in this layout whatsoever. It is actually kept really well.
It's immaculate.
They haven't got any bins on site. All they ask you to do is take your rubbish home with you, and that ain't unreasonable whatsoever.
There's carp up to £18 in here,
yeah,
that we've spoken to the bailiff this morning about, and there is also bream up to £8 in here.
Yeah. Obviously, we didn't really have a lot of time to speak to him, so you know we don't actually know what else is in
We
here.
know that this side of the lake, the left-hand side, what I'm pointing out over here, is about, you say it's about 3 foot
deep, and then as you start coming over this way, it starts getting to about 5 to 7 foot deep. So guys, after a couple of hours being here, you know, it's what we've got to come out with a few other little ones as well. Ben's had quite a few lines, ain't you, Ben? You know,
I'm sick of it, to be fair.
but yeah, lovely little bream. Yeah guys, this was caught on a method feeder, small little pop up on the end, but I'll show you my mix in a minute, and yeah, I'll show you the rig that I was using. What's up, boy?
Just showing the crowd.
Yeah.
What are those?
These, Ben, are Nash boots, mate.
Give us a little 12.
Ta-da!
You do, you look like a fat Peppa Pig.
Isn't it?
Well, green Peppa Pig. Bream. Jake is on. Oh.
Hello, son.
Hello, son.
Hello, son.
What we got over here?
Oh, what we got over here? We've got a fish, boy. I don't know what it is yet. Oh.
What a day.
What a day.
Ridiculously cold. Is he going to have the first carp of the day? He's had a bream. What do you reckon?
He ain't big, boy.
Big or not big?
No, but it is a carp. It is a carp, boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wee. What was that on?
Huh? Oh, Ben, if I told you that, I'd have to you, mate.
That is your method feeder, isn't it?
Huh? It's, well.
Only been waiting all day.
Nice little common now.
Get one in the net.
So guys, just caught a bream, now onto a carp. Beautiful little common carp. Only took most of the day.
All day.
Ben's Ben's currently standing there eating a pot of noodle. Wait there. Do you want a bit of fish with that?
It's right, Sam.
How's it going for you, Ben?
I'll tell you what, this pot noodle is probably the best one you've ever made me. Obviously the chef could cook.
Yeah, mate.
Oh.
So, we're just going to put this one back and I'm going to show you exactly what rig I've been using to catch these two. Alright? So, the rig I was just using to catch that little carp, again, as you've seen in the previous video, it's exactly the same rig as the cube lake. The only difference is I haven't put no shrink tubing on the main line, and that's purely because I ain't got any at the moment.
It doesn't state on the rules either to
No,
put them
it
on.
doesn't. But all it is, size 8 swivel, fits nice and tight into the bait and myth feeder itself. Hook length like that, little split shot just to weigh it down, and then I've got DNA pop up onto that with a size that is a size 8, sorry,
Barbless
hook.
That's
Yeah.
what the rules are over here. Barbless hooks only.
Yeah. My actual method of ground bait, and I created my own here because I was just like, right, I've got some new bait I want to try, and like I was at first I was just doing a simple normal rig, really, weight and snowman rigging it, but I found that I had one rod on ground bait and I was getting more and more bites off that, so I wanted to change that over. So I created my own ground bait, really, simply a little bit of mix and match.
Pick and mix.
Pick and mix, yeah.
Pick and mix.
So all it was is a little bit of marine halibut. Then I had some chocolate orange ground bait as well, and then mix that through, wait for it to get to the right consistency, and then after it got to that consistency and I was happy with it, I let it dry out a little bit and play some. Leg work screw.
Oh dear.
Place put some switch
Some DNA bait.
Yeah, some DNA bait, courtesy of Carp, of course. Big up, Cal. But yeah, so literally baited it up, and guys, like, look, if you can create your own ground baits and stuff like that, it really does bring an edge to your fishing as well. Especially if you can match scents to your hook baits as well. Like, the fish are more likely going to feed onto your hook bait as well. So with that being said, that's just a quick update from me. I'm sure Ben will show you his rig later. He's just had a really nice run. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it in time. Sorry, bruv.
Well, at least I've had something bite my line.
Exactly, it's more than what you usually get.
I didn't even know what that beeper was. This little light come on my bait alarm. I was like, oh, that's brand new.
What, is someone calling me?
Yeah.
But no, like as I just said, you know, experiment with your baits, but don't overdo it. You know, make sure you're staying within guidelines, especially just slap myself around the nose then as well. Especially say within the fishery guidelines. Obviously each fishery's got their own guidelines. Like on here, you're not allowed no nuts, and on the specimen lakes, we're not on them, we're on the heron, you're not allowed no shelf life boilies, it's only freezer only. So please make sure you're abiding by their rules as well. But yeah, that's just a quick update from me. I'll see you in a bit.
So after all day of waiting, I finally caught myself a carp. Get him out?
Yeah, go on then.
Definitely not my biggest. Definitely not my smallest, but
I'll tell you what. Can I just say, guys? Can I just say, if he just fell into the lake right then, you would have heard me crying. Like,
there you go, blanked. So we'll put him back.
Put him back.
And I'll show you what I was using to catch this little guy. So we'll put him back. So on this very cold winter day, finally caught one. I'm just going to show you what I was using. The new Dynamite white hooker balls.
Let me get closer to that then. There you go.
Yep. Size 10 hook. We're about an inch and a half line, and then mine and Jake's favourite method feeder. Ground bait that I'm using, we're using the chocolate orange and a bit of the krill. I've mixed that together with a bit of bait booster. But yeah, all day it's taken, but yeah, it's worth it, isn't it?
What brand of ground bait are you using, Ben?
Can't think what it's called now. A what? A what? Just tell me what
I'm trying to tell them behind the camera. It's called Sanu Baits. Sanu Baits ground bait, and obviously Dynamite. It's called Swim Slim white amino durable hookles, 8 mils. But Ben's going to quickly show you how to do this.
My favourite.
Have you got the mix right yet?
Well, I don't know yet. Normally it sticks in there, does this, does that. Have I? No. Jake, I never get it right. Takes it.
Ben, can you just pull that facial expression again, please?
Looks right for you?
It looks perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks perfect. Let's
Done
see.
the job.
Let's see you cast now, mate.
Yeah. So I've been aiming right from the other end of that island. That's where my other two are at the minute. One's on maggots and the other one's on ground bait. But basically I've got one on the far side, one in the middle, and then wherever I cast this, hope for the best, because my casting is not the greatest. But we'll see how we do. Hopefully it won't land in the tree and I won't fall over.
Let's see if there's something where they can guess whether you land it, mate. Right there.
Well, not as close as I want to the island, but over there.
Ben, are you feeling lazy today, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Oh dear.
Noisiest bloke on a blank, I swear to God.
Guess what? Oh, did you see that?
I saw that.
Did you see
I
that?
saw that. And to be fair, I've got it on camera as well, so. So, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little carp. And oh my God, this one take the bait. It literally tore off. A little fighter, this one. I'll tell you what, as you can see, he's quite angry.
Look at that.
But yeah, as we can see, nice little one, nice little common, same as what we caught before. But yeah, exactly the same methods. So guys, get down here, get yourself some DNA bait, and have a go. So guys, after a very, very eventful day, it has been quite slow, but bear in mind it is
Winter.
you know.
Mid of December.
And we're still out here.
What are we expecting?
I know,
We are
right?
key fishermen,
Key anglers.
dedicated. But we just want to talk about this year, like how good it is for the last 6 months, like how well this channel's grown to be something that can hopefully be something even bigger in the future.
Yeah, so like, first of all, next year we have got a load of plans. As you can see, me and Ben are both wearing the Kent Carp Anglers jumpers. We are experimenting with them at the moment.
Yeah, only we've got them at the moment. There's still some loose ends to tie up. Obviously, it is time and having the time to make them and do them. And we're experimenting with different jumpers, how thick they are, what sizes fit best. Like I tried a medium on last time. Clearly, I'm not as skinny as I thought I was. Man's got up to a large.
But like, so we are experimenting with that. Next year, we are going on a holiday. Me and Ben, our first ever holiday away with each other. To be fair,
Yeah, we're going.
We're going to Lakeview holidays in the Cotswolds. Obviously, we've seen a couple of YouTube videos on that, and thought, you know what? Yeah, let's go there.
Middle of June, that'll be.
Yeah.
Going for my birthday.
Yeah. Why do you get to go for your birthday? Where do I get to go for mine?
Oh well. Should have thought of it first, then, shouldn't you?
Oh well, that's it. But yeah, so obviously next year we have got a load of plans. We're thinking about doing a social as well, so anyone who wants to come meet us and like fish with us in person, I know on our YouTube there is a load of people that say, oh yeah, look, we are actually relatively quite near us. There's no point in you looking at them, mate. They're not going to go off.
They've gone off once today for me, so
Yeah, so we're thinking about doing that as well. So, you know,
but yeah, we want to expand, don't we? We want to get more people involved. We want to build a nice community. Today we've had a few people come down to talk to us. Lovely guy, old guy that comes down here every weekend. He loves it. It was nice chatting to him, getting to know the lake a little bit more. We can understand where we're going wrong.
Well, not really where we're going wrong, where we need adjusting.
Yeah.
Really. But saying that, we've grown ourselves as anglers, even just by doing this YouTube channel. I mean, the amount of like tips people give us, you know, through direct messages or anything like that, is actually unbelievable. So yeah, like bear with us, guys. We are relatively new to this, but we are building a community out of it. We're not just gonna try and be like the next, I don't know, Nash team or, you know, Corda. We're just two guys that enjoy this sport, but we are trying to build up a community for it, as we want to become interactive with views, and I think that's the best way to really describe it, really. From the channel point of view, and like we've discussed this loads and loads of times, so our aim is to be able to say to relatively new people, you know, come down, give it a try. You know, there's a lot of times people misjudge this sport. They think, oh yeah, look, you sit there by a bank all day, like it's so boring. No, it isn't. You know, there's so many things that come from. You know, it ain't all bad. You know,
we come out, we chill out, like we drink coffee, bacon sarnies all day.
Even if you do have to cook them in the kettle because he forgot the frying pan.
I said to him, I was like, for God's sake, he went, no, you got everything. I went, sure, I've got this, got that. I was like, right, getting in. I was like, I want a bacon. Where's the frying pan?
You can't even look at me. Is that yours? So,
but it is winter. It is going to be slow for us. They are going to slow down no matter what we're using. We're using maggots, and Jake's using his weird and wonderful magic stuff that somehow he still catches. He catched a couple of trees today. I've caught a couple of trees today.
To be fair, I didn't actually just catch a tree. Right, I'm just going to talk about this, guys. When you're casting, please be aware of how much power you put behind the rod. I thought, you know, I'm not going to wallop this one. Whoosh, and I'm actually going to point it out to you. So over there's a tree. I actually went past the tree and into the holly bush behind it. So yeah, like
you got all your tackle back, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. But you know, it's
a learning.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, we want people to come down here, learn the sport.
Yeah, and I have an appreciation for it as well. So really and truly, guys, what I would like from you personally, I don't know about Ben, I'd like more feedback on the videos. I know the people that are watching them and everything like that, I want some feedback. Like, what do you want to see? Like, what do you like? Recommend lakes to us. I know a couple of people said, oh yeah, we recommend that lake. Unfortunately, it's come to a point where we can't actually go to that lake at this point in time, but we have got it planned for next year, you know.
Yeah, and we're not doing, as you can see, we're not on a match lake. We are starting to go on the next progression. I believe if you're first starting, go to a match lake. I know maybe Jake might feel differently, but for a beginner, go to a big stock lake, like for a match lake with a couple of your mates, and just see how fun it is, how many you can pull out. Like, it doesn't matter how big they are, it's just it's the kick off of it. And then we've now grasped the basics, haven't we, of fishing. So now, as us and the channel, we want to progress. Right, we now want to go to start getting into bigger lakes.
Yeah.
And start catching some bigger fish.
And I mean,
I might be able to start catching some fish.
See, this was my disagreement with Ben. Like, where I have gone a couple of times by myself and against his will, I'd like to add, like, he does kick off a bit.
No. Don't talk to me.
But like I said to him, look, when I go by myself, I don't necessarily go to a match lake. I just go to a lake, you know, where I can fish and I can do whatever I need to do. You know, for me, it's more of a point of, this is my way to relax. This is my way to sort of unwind. And I don't think some people don't have that appreciation for this sport because of that, because they think, well, you're catching fish. Well, no, it's a lot more to that.
Yeah.
But
and not everything's expensive. Like, you haven't got to buy the best gear at all, have you?
no, I mean, like, we've got someone with us today who's using £20 rods. You know, £20 rods and rivers. And you know what? I'm not being funny or anything. He's done quite well on it, to be fair.
It doesn't matter what make. They still do the same things, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, we're letting him use all our second-hand stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Hasn't cost him nothing. It's cost him a day session ticket down here. Now, he's bought a day ticket, a day licence. Now, if he wants to choose and come with us again, we're quite happy to do that. And if he wants to buy a licence, and then once he starts getting more confident, he can start buying his own gear.
Exactly.
And it hasn't got to be like, I know Jake's wearing all this, but in theory, right, if you haven't have won it, you wouldn't have bought it, would you?
No.
That's the thing,
No,
right? If you ain't won it, you would have sat here like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Look, I'm not a tackle tart, okay? And I'm not a tackle tart. But what I will say is I do like comfort. So I will go that little bit extra if the comfort is involved in it. But that's just personal preference, you know. You can sit here on a double, like we started. We sat there on a couple of deck chairs, you know.
Yeah, we did, yeah, a couple of deck chairs.
Ben had a leafy grass between his eyes, you know, behind his ear, laying on the grass, pretending to be a bit of grass, like thinking he was going to help him catch more, you know. So, you know, you can have a laugh, you know. Obviously, I'm not saying like go and disrespect the fishery and like start getting absolutely like pissed out your head or anything like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you can come here and have fun. It ain't nothing like different to rather than just going out for a walk. There's no different to it whatsoever. But me personally, again, I know we've said thank you in the past and everything like that, but I just want to elaborate how actually thankful we are, because without the guys that have subscribed, we probably wouldn't be doing this right now. We would still be fishing, don't get me wrong, we'd still be fishing, but we wouldn't be this involved in it.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be. We'll be this involved whatsoever.
You know, and
I love coming out, doing this sort of stuff. Like,
exactly.
It's...
Alright guys, well, as you can see, darkness fell upon us very, very quickly. We didn't actually know how late it was actually getting, but today's been an absolute cracking day.
At least we didn't blank. We didn't blank?
No, we didn't. We've done quite a good day. But again, thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and if you like watching our videos,
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned and see us on the next mission.
See you later.